Today, I'm going to need you to focus on you. Yeah, we're in the season of giving, gift giving, time giving, money giving. We're giving everything we got to everybody, and we're not giving to ourselves. I need you to understand that there's nothing wrong with taking the focus off of other people and putting the focus back on you. There's nothing wrong with going into a season where you have to reflect. There's nothing wrong with hibernating. There's nothing wrong with having to take some time off so that you can think about what you need to do. Let me tell you something. Your body speaks. Your body speaks. Your body will speak to you. Your body will speak to you the moment you stop to listen. But here's the problem. Some of you don't listen. Some of you won't listen. Some of you won't listen to what your body's telling you to do. You have all these knots in your body. You have all these tensions in your chest. You're tight everywhere around your muscles because you're not listening to your body when your body's telling you to stop for a moment. Your body's telling you, hey, body, hey, brain, you need to take a moment and remember me. I'm still here. You run yourself ragged. You run yourself into an early grave because you don't stop to listen to what your body has to say. Take the focus off of other people and begin to bring the focus back onto you. I like to take the season of the winter and hibernate. I'm going to share something with you that I do, that I encourage you also to do, that not only do I do it, but bears do it as well. You know, winter represents a season of death. You know, because all the plant life dies around the country. I need to keep my picture up. All the plant life in the country dies. Winter is the season of death because the plant life cycle, it dies. And every time winter ends, springs come. Here comes spring. Spring follows winter every year and it hasn't stopped since the beginning of time. And spring represents another form of life. It represents new life, rejuvenation, a new life cycle. You have to understand, like a bear, you need to hibernate. Let me explain to you what I mean by like the bear, how you need to hibernate. Picture it. A bear goes into, all year, he goes into building his body weight up. For 9 months out of the year, this bear will go and build up his body weight, eating all kind of food, knowing that the winter is coming. So the only thing on his bear mind is eat, right? That is the only thing on his mind. And so every single time that bear is out looking for food, he's thinking about the moments he's going to have to come back into himself and reflect. He's thinking about the time he's got to go into hibernation. Because in hibernation, the bear is in a comatose state. The comatose state represents death in a way. Because he's not sleeping in the conscious mind anymore. He's in dreamland. He's in la la land. He's sleeping now. The subconscious mind takes over. And everything that bear did throughout his time in hibernation, everything that bear did throughout his time of building himself up in hibernation, he won't even remember. Because it's not in the conscious mind anymore. He's wiping a new slate clean. The bear is coming out a new being. In hibernation, the bear goes and dies to himself. He literally dies to himself for 3 months through the winter. To do what? To shed unwanted weight. To shed off all of that unwanted poundage that he's put on. And you, like the bear, for 9 months out of the year, you pour into other people. You go into helping other people. You give, you give, you give, you give. But what happens is you're putting on all this weight of the world. People's spiritual problems, people's emotional problems, people's physical problems, people's psychological problems. You're putting on all these other people's problems of the world, forgetting about you. You're putting on all this weight called people's problems for 9 months, 12 months out the year. Well, I'm telling you, like the bear, you have to take 3 of those months off for yourself. You have to take 3 of those months off to reflect on you. It is time you get back to knowing who you are, knowing what you need to do, getting things done for the purpose of knowing I have to take care of me. Numero uno. The time will come when your body's going to speak to you and tell you no longer can it do this. The time will come when your body will speak to you and tell you no longer can I keep running, dragging myself along in the world. No longer can I just keep staying here and beating myself up. And your body's going to force you into a hibernation state. Whether it be by a doctor's note, whether it be by a serial illness, whether it be by a terminal illness, whether it be by some sickness and disease, you're going to get forced into laying yourself down so you can have some time to rest your mind, your spirit, your conscience, your body. You need that time. When that bear goes into hibernation, he's renewing everything in his mind. He's coming out with a clean slate. He's not going to remember everything he did 9 months ago. He's a new being. He emerges a new being. I'm telling you, like the bear, you have to take some time off for yourself. Focus on you. I do that. For 3 months out the year, I completely get off social media. And I, like LeBron James, he takes off for the playoffs. You won't see LeBron show up on Instagram, Facebook, none of that. He turns off all social media during the playoffs. Well, me, during the winter season, I become like the bear. I hibernate. Why? Because in the field, in the business of what I do, I'm helping people, and the stories that I hear, I'm putting on people's spiritual weight. I'm putting on people's spiritual consciousness. I'm putting on people's spiritual problems, and you got to learn you can't do that any longer after a while. I put on people's spiritual diseases, sicknesses, forms of mental health. And if I did that for 12 months out the year, then I would be mad. I would be crazy. I would be a lunatic losing my mind every single day. But like the bear, I've gotten smart to know when it's time to take some time off from the world. You have to shut people off. You have to shut people down. You have to go into a season of perpetual growth. You have to go into a season of renewing your mind. And you wonder why there's no growth in you. Because you don't take the time to shed off all of that unwanted weight you put on in the world for the last 12 months. You wonder why there's no growth. You wonder why you're stagnant all the time. You wonder why you're sitting there and nothing's happening. You're like a hamster on the hamster wheel. You're spinning. You're on a treadmill. You're running in place and you're getting nowhere. How will you know what you need to do if you don't take the time to focus on you? How will you know what you want to do, where you want to go, if you don't take the time to focus on those things, to reflect, to read, to think up for yourself, to read up for yourself, to educate yourself? A lot of what I'm talking about may sound to some people like it's arrogant or conceited or just selfishness. What's selfish about taking the time off for you? What's selfish about that? Personal growth, listen to me. Personal growth is the only thing that you can do. Nobody can do it for you. Personal growth is the only thing you can do for yourself. No one can do it for you. Nobody can help you grow. You have to be invested in you. You have to be invested in you. Personal growth is important because you're the only one invested in you. Who else is going to make sure you get to where you're trying to get to the next level? We got friends, we got mentors, we got people in our lives that encourages us, We got books we read that encourages and inspires us. But I'm talking about when it comes to actual doing. When it comes to actual sitting down, taking that time to reflect. What happens then? What happens then? You need time for yourself. And you need time to remember who you are. To reflect. To remember. To not be scared. To break out of that perpetual thinking, killing your body because your body is speaking to you and you're not slowing it down. You're losing sleep. You're not eating. You're drinking loads of coffee. Thinking that I need to stay up. You're not drinking the proper fluids you need for your body to flush out the impurities in your body. Like water and other nutritional drinks. You need certain things to feed your body because your body's speaking to you and you're ignoring it. And you're going to be forced to lay down. And I say it because I don't want to see you get to an early grave. I don't want to see you bedridden by a doctor. I don't want to see you paralyzed by fear. I don't want to see you stuck in motion. I don't want to see you not growing and going anywhere. There's a saying I love saying. It's called this. Move up or move on. If you're not moving up, move on from it. Friends, family, relationships, businesses. It doesn't matter. Co-workers, whoever it is, colleagues, whoever it is, whatever it is. If it's not gaining you any growth, move on. If you're not growing from it, move on. Move up or move on. If there's no growth, go. Go the other way. Take off. Do something different. Be somebody different this year. 2017, be somebody different. 2017, focus on yourself. 2017, take some months and some time off to hibernate. 2017, take some time off to think and reflect about what you want to do, what you need to do. Take some, and this is not writing some goals on a piece of paper down. This is not sitting there making up a list one night out the week. This is months off. This is months of shutting down social media pages. This is months of not going out to eat at the places you love to eat. Staying at home, cooking for a while. This takes some of you saying, I need to stop spending money. I need to stop spending time everywhere for these amount of months. I need to stop giving this much. I'm not saying stop giving. I say I'm giving as much. Stop giving as much as you're giving for a moment or two. Take some time to reflect. Take some time to remember who you are, because you need to know that you are more important than anybody else in this world. You are more important than you than anybody else. And you need to realize that, reflect on that, remember that, and keep that in your focus. Keep that in your mind. Keep that subject number one. It's about me. I need to think about me. People will get mad at you. People will hate you because you won't answer phone calls. People will hate you because you won't meet up at certain places you normally used to do. Oh, you different. Oh, you bourgeois now. Oh, you bougie now. Oh, you're a different person now. Who are you? You need to be different. Do you understand? Difference is good. Change is good. Difference is good. It's good to be different. When people call you different, say thank you. I was aiming for that. When people say that you changed, say thank you. I was hoping I changed. I don't want to be the same. When that bear comes out of hibernation, he comes into a new life form. Spring. Spring season represents new life. Spring season represents rejuvenation. Spring season represents a new life cycle. When that bear comes out of hibernation, he have killed the old man, and he is now a new man. He is now a new life being. He is now a new being, this bear. Because he took months off to kill off what he didn't need, i.e. weight. Unwanted weight, unwanted pounds. He took the time to kill off all of that unwanted stuff he didn't need on him. He killed the old man to become a new man. And you have to do that. You can only do that by hibernating. Hibernating and going into a season where you reflect on you. That's how that happens. That's how you grow. That's how you move up. And when that bear comes out of that cave, he's sniffing around in the air. He's searching for a scent, a strong scent. His senses are heightened 1,000 times more than they were. His sight is clear. He can see further than what he used to see. You understand what I'm saying? He's a new being. He's a new form. He's a new form. He's a new being. You need to become somebody new. You hear what I just said? You need to become somebody new. Somebody new. Not be the old you. Do not bring the old you into 2017. Stop with all that. Stop bringing the old, unnecessary junk, the unnecessary mess, the stuff that don't get you anywhere. Stop bringing that into 2017, into another year. Another year means new growth. A new year means new you. New year, new you. You need to focus on a new you. And that means cut people off. That means cut ties with people. That means take some time off for yourself. Rejuvenate your body. The spring season is coming. And you need to be a part of that new life cycle. Don't go into the spring season where new life happens, an old person. Don't go into the spring season, the new season as an old person. Become a new person. Become someone new. Become someone different. Become someone who's changed their ways. Become someone where I look at you, I see a brighter smile. I see brighter eyes, wider eyes. I see a glow on you. When I look at you, I want to be able to not even know you until there's something different about you. That's how significant that change needs to be. That when I look at you, that there is something different about you and I don't even know you. I can just tell. Because you're carrying a new life form on you. Outer and inner. Realize that. Focus on you and forget what everybody else is saying when you don't pick up the phone. Forget what everybody else is saying when you don't show up to the meeting or the party or the dance or wherever. Forget what everybody else is saying when you're taking time to read and reflect on who you are. To get to know you more. Stop pouring and giving into everything else except for yourself. I'm telling you that now. And I'll tell you that until the day I die, my last breath. You need time for you. People say, oh, you're selfish. You don't come out. You don't share. You don't do any of this. For 3 months out the year, you need to have some you time. I take the winter because like the bear, I want to come into the spring season a new being. I want to be a new life. I want to be a new form. How about you? Do you want to be a new life? Do you want to be a new form? I suggest you get busy on working on you. That's my message. Subscribe down below to this channel. I'm going to try my best and just encourage you. This is what this channel is all about. It's just about encouraging. It's about giving you a profound message that helped me break out. I'm writing a new book, as you can see here, called Breaking Out. This is my new book, Breaking Out. Escape the fear of failure. I want you to understand that I had to break out of my fears of failing. Even my fear of succeeding, I had to break out of that to become a self-made success story, and I am. I'm a self-made success story. All because I focused on me. I took time off to focus on me. I'm telling you, you need to do the same. So please subscribe to this channel below. I want you to get what I got, especially what's coming out in this book for 2017. I want you to get some of this good stuff that I've learned that's propelled me as a self-made success story. I want to give you what's propelled me as a young boy coming from nothing, a family of 8 children, dropping out of high school, and don't have a college degree. I do have a college certificate, but you know what I mean. I'm not looking for the biggest educational platform to speak from. I'm just here to encourage you and show you how I'm doing it, and you can do it. It all starts with focusing on you, though. If you do that, I can promise you, you'll grow. All right? That's what this channel is about, helping you grow. Personal growth. Okay? Break out of the fear of failing. Escape the fear of failing. And break out to the new you that you can be. That's my time. Peace.